Good evening, guys, and welcome after, let's say, a long absence into a new uphill road test. This time of what I thought it was gonna be, let's say, the best and let's say the highest quality halogen I reviewed so far. The reason why I am speechless is because ever since I started to review car lights, I never thought I will come across moments when I will basically be lied to, deceived, played, taken as a fool, how you want it. The first time this happened to me, it was with OSRAM Cool Blue Intense Next Gen and their up to 5000 Kelvin color temperature, which we saw it wasn't the case. But at least back then, OSRAM didn't say that they are gonna be the brightest halogens on the market. With the halogens I have installed right now on my car, the new Night Breaker 220, meaning plus 220% more light on the road. It is, let's say, when I thought it couldn't be worse than that, OSRAM managed to show me that I can be wrong, and it really can't be worse than that. They really can do it once again. These bulbs are really the greatest disappointment I've experienced so far, and this is due to the fact that despite what is written on the box, that has nothing to do with the actual reality. They, not only that they are not the brightest halogens on the market, like with 20% better than Philips Racing Vision GT200 or OSRAM Night Breaker 200. After I've measured them with my light meters, with both of them, they scored just slightly above the lowest readings I had from Cool Blue Intense Next Gen. Back then, those halogens managed to pull out 3010 lux at 3 meters. This Night Breaker 220, so-called, managed to score 3080 lux on the initial start, and as you will see later on in my light meter videos. After a few minutes, about 10-15 minutes, they could hardly keep 3000 lux at 3 meters away, so in the distance. But I said, if the reading was, the highest reading was 3080 lux at 3 meters away, I will keep that. Let's give them credit. So after I measured them twice, which really it left a bad taste in my mouth, and I really felt deceived. I thought, man, something is off with my car, something is off with the battery of my car, something is wrong with the light meters, with the battery of the light meters. Nothing at all. I mean, nothing could be further from the truth. This was the best they could do. As you see, right now I have adjusted the video to bring you guys an image as close as possible to reality of what you will get if you will buy these bulbs. And this is the truth. So try not to look at the let's say ambient light, but purely focus on the light projected on the ground by my car lights. Okay, so don't look that, let's say the forest is really darkened and all that thing. That is just the way the camera records, but you asked for it. Many comment and said that I don't use the correct settings on the camera. If I would have made, let's say, a camera review, like I would do that. They didn't care about my honest feedback, my experience, the light meter tests, none of that. They were just all in regarding the camera settings. Yeah, they wanted to see how the bulbs look exactly from the recording, and that's it. Like we could possibly bring that with any camera. But this time I said, man, let's do something. Let's try to make it as close as possible to reality. And guys, this is about it, as good as it gets. If I could describe them in a few words, the OSRAM Nightbreaker 220 are the most, the warmest, the most yellow, and one of the dimmest and weakest bulbs I've tested. If we leave aside the pure white 5000K of those illegal halogens like Diamond Vision or Cool Blue Hyper Plus. So I don't understand what OSRAM thought when they produced these bulbs. Also, with these halogens, it was a paradox, a first that happened, meaning that when I measured them in very close range at 30 centimeters away, they managed to offset the light meter. So just like truly maximum performance halogen, they went off the chart, off the scale, more than 41,800 lux at 30 centimeters away. But when I increased the distance, so at 3 meters, they scored lower than Philips Extreme Vision Pro 150, which had respectable, let's say 3,150 lux at 3 meters. And they didn't manage to offset the light meter. The Pro 150 didn't went off the scale at 30 centimeters. So this tells me that the way they designed the bulb with that matte gold cap, it's a matte yellow cap, compared to the metallic, the silver or chrome finish cap that the Extreme Vision Pro 150, the OSRAM Nightbreaker 200, the Racing Vision GT 200 have, is better for the light projected on the road in the distance. Because who cares how bright a bulb is at 30 centimeters away, in close range, in very close range. When you put it on the car, that is really nothing. That 30 centimeters, you don't even see that that point. You need to have a really good light in at least, let's say, at 10 meters, 20 meters to see something. If you drive with these bulbs on a road that is without any street lights, without other cars that come from the opposite way, you will be okay. But trust me, in the same way you will be okay with OSRAM Original or with OSRAM Ultra Life. Because when it comes to the color temperature, these bulbs are so warm that I don't think they have more than 3,200 Kelvin. That is tops. So I couldn't find anything regarding their full specifications, especially their Kelvin, on OSRAM's datasheet on their website, and I had to, let's say, use my experience from the past and appraise them around this. So you will get a 3,000 to 3,200 halogen. That is really expensive, so I bought them with my money. I bought 2 sets of H7, and they were the most expensive halogens I purchased so far. But after I measured them with the light meter, this is also the reason why I've postponed the review so much. I also got caught with some personal problems, and really I didn't have the time to review them. But really, it's such a disappointment. I mean, how can you say they are with 220% brighter? How can you say that? Yeah, this is about it. I mean, there's nothing to be seen here. All I can say is that I miss my Hikari LEDs. In traffic, I noticed that people really cut me off many times with these halogens, maybe because they couldn't actually see me or didn't realize I was behind them on the left. Things that never happened to me when I had the other halogens, the plus 200% ones, not to mention the LEDs. And overall it left a bad taste, really. I mean, I really spent time and effort when it comes to review them, to test them, to measure them with the light meter. I really try my best to put all the products that I review in a good and honest light. But yeah, this is the greatest disappointment I had so far. And when I drive in the town, on the streets that have LED street poles, or when another car comes from the opposite way, guys, I really can't see anything. I mean, I don't even know if I still have my low beams turned on. This is the truth. Okay. Well, this is about it for the uphill road test. I mean, there is really nothing I can say. I will try to adjust the camera again for the downhill road test, because I will use that in all my videos and in all my comparisons. So rest assured, if there will be any differences between the uphill and the downhill footages, on the downhill one you will get the actual thing. But honestly, I regret the purchase. Let's get this over with.